really want to tell you about this. Uh, if I tell you about this hating, I really want to tell you so much about this hating because every single time that I find like peace, first of all, the way this man ruined my Valentine's Day, and then like I really want to let y'all know the that he did a couple of days ago. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it today. I'm gonna tell you about his. I'm gonna say it soon. But I'm gonna let him keep trying me. I'm gonna collect all my evidence. So when I come here, I'm gonna show y'all the type of I breeded.
Nicki Minaj just stepped into the chat and went off on Offset for ruining his marriage with Cardi B and continuing to her even after she left him, but people weren't here for her involving herself in Cardi B's business and they called her miserable. Offset actually tried to sleep with Nicki even before Cardi came into the picture, and this is something that Nicki herself has admitted to multiple times, so if anyone knows Offset as well as Cardi does, then it will be Nicki, but people were still not expecting Nicki to speak for Cardi. If anything, people were thinking she was going to clown Cardi for everything and probably write a few bars about it in her songs, but she's actually doing the opposite. What's even crazier is that this isn't the first time Nicki has dragged Offset and spoken for Cardi. Back when Cardi initially announced their divorce, Nicki put up a cryptic tweet to support her that said, "Stop beating up yourself, handle it gently." The entire mess started when Cardi got on live and went off on Offset pretending to wanna live himself. At the time she didn't go into too much detail about why he was making these, but it was already enough for people to be worried about her safety, because things like this all start off as just and then next thing you know there's breaking news about it on national television. But from the way Cardi said, it sounded like she wasn't taking the Offset was making on her life seriously, because right after she revealed all this, she went on to drag him for ruining her Valentine's Day with Stefan Diggs. She also says she regrets having kids with him because now she'll have to put up with his BS for the rest of her life. I really want to tell y'all about this. If I tell you about this hating, I really want to tell y'all so much about this hating, because every single time that I find like peace, first of all the way this man ruined my Valentine's Day, and then like I really want to let y'all know that he did a couple of days ago. You know what, I'm not even going to do it today. I'ma tell you about his. I'ma say it soon, but I'ma let her keep trying me. I'ma collect all my evidence, so when I come here I'ma show y'all the type of I breed it with. She went on another live, and this time she didn't know back from spilling all the tea about what has been happening between her and Offset. Cardi claimed that Offset and this new girl have been harassing her for the past 4 months and even paying bloggers to post lies about her and Stefan Diggs so that people will think she's the one still hung up on Offset. Cardi also said Offset and his girl have been sending creepy voice notes to her phone as well as explicit photos of them doing adult things in order to make her jealous. Been quiet for a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been crying for a very long time, and I'm letting everybody know that if this and his little pet don't apologize to me by noon, I'm exposing everything, because him and his little pet been trolling me for the past 4 months, leaving explicit voicemails on my phone telling me to shut the up, disrespecting me. So if him and his pet don't apologize to me by noon, I'm exposed. Go back, and I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I don't give a, because you want to know why I've been letting troll me for a long time, leaving me crazy voicemails, telling me crazy stuff and text messages, trolling me, hitting that I be dealing with. Now it's my turn. Now it's not fun. Now it's not fun, right when the demon is inside of me getting your little oh. And by the way, and you want to know how all this started? This started because he want to get his blog friends to troll me. Mind you, y'all know I got a lot of blogger friends. I don't tell my blogger friends to bother y'all, and mind you, I've been telling Bardigan to please leave things peacefully, but I don't give a if I don't get my apology by noon. I want an apology, not by one but by both. We putting a bug in a bit and be here, and it's like you met the right one. I don't know what told you about me, but both of y'all met the right one. I want my apology by noon. I'll let y'all know if I get the apology. If I don't, it's going to be hell. I'm exposing everything. Thank you. And yes. Oh Cardi, wait for the music. No, I have a personal life too. I be going through with my personal life. If I want to talk about it, I'ma talk about it. I don't know what I've been going through, I just keep it to myself, but mothers will pay today. Today is the day. As if this wasn't messy enough, they got into it real bad because she sent off his new girlfriend messages of him begging her to take him back and to unalive her and himself if she didn't come back to him. Mind you, the only reason Cardi even sent her those messages was because he had also sent Stefan Diggs videos of them getting intimate. Back when they were married. You got all this lawyers. I asked you to do one thing and you didn't do it, so now I'ma do it. No, stop calling me. I don't care. I don't give a. So let me tell you all about this. Alright, for the past couple of months I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. First thing first, this guy right is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me saying He was going to take away his life begging me, saying he's going to take away my life, all that he was mad. He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with, me and him having. That's the type of I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he leave me voice notes trying to pull my self-esteem to the ground, and I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my voicemails on my phone. I told this girl, hey, why you I hit this girl up before, like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl going to tell me why you care that I'm in the house you haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you going to tell me why I'm not? I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought. Are you okay? Then FaceTime me with his girl. Mind you, yo, you've been me and men that I've been dealing with for months already. You've been my friends. You got people to, you send people to get my friend my homegirl. You got my mama calling. I don't give a I told you now. If you don't want me to send message now. Prior to all this happening, Nicki Minaj was actually very quiet on social media and not really posting much, but right when this mess was happening, she randomly decided to come back from her social media break and start posting crypt messages that alludes to her talking about Cardi and Offset. But what's interesting is that she wasn't being her usual messy self. The tweets she was making seemed like they were in support of Cardi, and this really confused people because so far as we're concerned they don't get along. So the last thing anyone expects is for her to be supporting Cardi against Offset. It just doesn't sound like what the Nicki Minaj we know will do for someone she has beef with now. As I said, Offset had a thing for Nicki before he even met Cardi, and this is reportedly why he and Nicki's husband Kenneth got into it a while back at the VMAs. If y'all remember back in 2023 when Nicki was hosting the NTV VMAs, Kenneth made a corny video of him and his friend calling Offset to come outside to fight him, and Ken even went as far as to a live off that's it. How is that? Underscore. Go Kanye, no it's man, we outside man. What's up man, you don't know, they said you don't know soon. Music to play. What's up, we miss you there. Mind you, Kim was still on probation around this time, so he got into trouble with his pro officer and got sentenced to 120 days house arrest. Offset decided to stunt on Kenneth even more by posting this video of himself walking into his private jet. He was basically making Kenneth know that he is rich and has the freedom to travel. Meanwhile, Ken is a bum and has to stay locked up in Nicki's house for the next 120 days. Yikes. We up to speculated at this time that the reason Offset was coming for Nicki's husband and intentionally doing this to get a reaction out of her is because he's still a hung up. Now some of y'all might not know this, but there were rumors about Offset and Nicki having a fling. However, he switched up on Nicki when Cardi came into the picture because he saw an opportunity to use Cardi to boost his career, something that Nicki was smart enough to not allow him to do with her. He was leaving thirsty comments under all of Nicki's IG's posts and always showing up to every event she went to. But once Cardi blew up and the whole industry turned on Nicki, he hopped on the Nicki hate train and went for Cardi in hopes of Cardi be helping him sustain his career. In fact, around the time Offset and Cardi got back together, Nicki threw shade at him in her verse on Katy Perry's song Swish Swish, in which she rapped silly rap beefs, just get me more checks, my life is the movie, I'm never Offset, me and my amigos, no not Offset, swish swish, oh I got them upset. Also, let's not forget the time Cardi was caught on camera looking through Offset's phone and seeing a seductive photo of Nicki in his gallery. After the video got leaked, Nicki decided to be petty by posting the exact photo Cardi was caught looking at on her IG and added the caption, she sees my sexy ass every time she scrolls. She then dissed Cardi again in her verse for Pop Smoke's Welcome to the Party remix, where she rapped, keep it real, you really mad cause your baby dad used to like me, though I ain't F him cause I ain't want him, told him take a hike like a hiker though. As y'all can see, Nicki has had her own history with Offset and she can be petty too, but if anyone understands what Cardi has put up